too, as you see, Christmas in July pricing, we have our holiday return policy in place on those items. So you have through the end of January, should you have any issue at all. But right now, we need to talk about this oversized resin holiday nutcracker. Okay. Y'all said, yeah, this is a fun show. I need to hurry up and get those. These are already popular. The oversized trend in home decor has been something we are so excited you're loving too, because we love it here. And this is how you celebrate the season with a kabang. And this is the oversized nutcracker. It is 32 inches tall. It was $112. It's now $65.99. That's $46 off. I love a sale. I love a sale. I love a sale. Here it is in the gold. Isn't he magnificent? Your little holiday sentinels. Just think they're wonderful. And the detailing, we're going to go through all of it, but oh my gosh. And then in the middle, we've got them for you in black and white. I love, I love, I love. Remember, we had the vintage glass in the black earlier. And so this is how you bring the black and white into your holiday decor. I think it is on trend. I think it's modern. I think it's gorgeous. Then, oh, and even your Mackenzie Childs pieces would look beautiful with the black and white. Okay, sorry, moving on. Then we also have them in the traditional red and gold, or excuse me, red, green, and gold. And again, $22 on Easy Pay to get it home. We need to hear all the details, everything about it from Jordan Carson, because this is from Kringle Express that we can only find here at QVC. As I'm tapping the top of their heads, I can feel how weighty and well these are made.
It is.
What a steal in this show.
This is a steal if I have ever seen one before. And yeah, you're seeing how weighty this is.
They're almost like 10 pounds each.
Over 9 pounds each.
Ma'am?
Yes, 32 inches in height. And then just, gosh, such a presence. These are constructed of resin, and you can see, look at the detail in this, all the way from the top of his hat down to the base, and it illuminates, which I love. So, I mean, this is great in front of the hearth. This is great at your entryway door. I have several of these. I have the black and white here that is so contemporary.
That looks amazing.
I love it so much.
Because you know what pops well with black and white? Red.
Red does,
So, and what's the color of the season? Red and green.
Red
Pop
and green.
it. I love it.
It has illumination, and so if the lights do come down, you can see it right there on his hat and then all the way down the front. Now, if you wanted to put this on a mantle or you wanted to put this on a side table, an accent table, you could absolutely do that because it only is about 6 inches down at the base. And then 8.5 inches because of his shoulder pads and his broad shoulders. But underneath, I'm going to tip this up so you can see. Underneath is where you have your battery pack, right there.
Oh, thank you for that.
You're welcome. So underneath your battery pack, you do need 3 AA batteries at the base.
Oh, that's
you have
not
your,
bad.
It's not bad.
Oh my gosh.
You have your
I was
on-off
waiting for,
switch.
you need 62D batteries.
Nope.
No.
Easy. And then you also have your timer setting at the base right there as well. So 6 hours on, 18 hours off. So set it. It will turn on at the exact same time every night. I got a little workout though. 9 pounds. Almost 9.5 pounds, really.
The gold is most popular, and I love that the gold says peace. I think that's such a lovely sentiment. And then the black and white says joy, which that's exactly what that option evokes for me.
It does, I know.
And then at the very end, the traditional, that red and green says love. And I shared, I mean, this is wildly popular in the show at $22 on Easy Pay.
It's incredible.
Never want you to shop outside of your budget. But if you can pick up more than one,
I would get
and
2.
flank at either side of the Christmas tree or the fireplace.
Your entryway when your guests walk in, or we have a staircase that comes down right where the entryway is. I had mine on each side of the staircase, and when people walked in, they would always say, "Oh, I love your nutcrackers."
So sweet. And I think
so
too, I mean, I'm somebody that grew up with nutcrackers.
You said this.
The tradition in Germany is if you have a nutcracker in the house,
Protection?
you always face his face to the front door so that
did
he's
not know.
protecting the house.
Protection, yes, yes.
Yes.
And
so
he's so regal.
Mine are always faced toward the front. And then my husband will turn it to face outward toward company, and then I come along and turn him toward the... But if you look at all the way around, The detail,
Yeah.
no matter which way he's facing, the detail is gorgeous.
And look at that, even
Look at
here
that.
you're seeing that is that resin construction that we keep talking about with Kringle Express. That's the detail that you can achieve. And then he's just so flush, like on the back of his hair. Look at the detail. It's so
Felt.
fun. And then you have that illumination as well that just really brings it to life.
Oh.
This is one of my favorite pieces, if I'm allowed to say so, because I love all of Kringle Express pieces. This is one of my absolute favorites because it stands so tall as well, 32 inches in height.
Yeah.
If you can get to,
Yeah,
I would
do it.
absolutely do it.
Well, let me give you some final updates because the gold is very popular in the show. And there's only 230 to go around.
Oh, wow.
The black and white is also a gorgeous choice. I love that he says joy. There's less than 200 to go around. And then in that traditional red and green that his sign says love, there's less than 300 to go around. Clearance sale price will go up eventually. So we're getting a very special deal today. Jordan, thank you for joining us in the show.
Gosh, and
Always
we
good
do.
to
We
spend
can always use a little more love, joy, and peace.
Oh, on that note, let's end the show. Thank you, my friend. Hey, you can always shop anything that you've missed on QVC.com. We always refer to it as shopping the show backwards. So definitely check out items recently on air on the QVC2 tab, and you can shop anything that you might have missed. We had all amazing sale prices in the show. That's going to do it for our Christmas in July sale coming up. We're going to chat a little bit about Susan Graver at QVC. And Beth is here with us. So we're going to have a great hour, and we're going to talk about the dress and a whole lot more. But we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to chat about Graver. But right now, I got to order some Christmas in July. I'll see you in a second.